500 subs, I'll be getting the Bloodborne Platinum, so subscribe! So in my last video, I got the Far Cry 3 Platinum, and I enjoyed it so much that I wanted to go for another Far Cry game.
Okay.
The game has 54 trophies, so without further ado,
let's get straight to it.
We start the game by grabbing a beer, and then we can select character, and we get a trophy instantly for choosing the ultimate mogger. We see our friend get shot in the head, and then we can move and start the game. I need to go stealth, and of course I fail and die in the intro. We then go through a sewage system and run around to get to a boat where we take a ride. But before we reach anywhere, we get to see Gus. I know his name is Anton, but I will call him Gus because I can. Fuck you. He then steals a kid and we get shot at. And Lita takes a hit. We end up on a beach and Lita dies. And boom, title screen. We then pick up a phone and a gun, kill some people, and collect a grapple kit. And soon we get to see an absolute fucking dilf that takes a bag over her head. And then we get to meet Dami Mommy. We then manhandle the dilf and get to know some epic lore. We then help her with getting Juan, I think, and his friend on our side. We steal some shit for Juan and return to the camp. We then upgrade our weapons and start a new mission. Steal a horse, go to a radio tower, and we meet Raisa. We follow her and bribe a dude for some intel. We scope out the place and kill people and steal a sniper rifle and uranium, I think. And we then return to the camp and find Juan's weapon collection to finish the mission. We then talk to Clara, meet up with Julio, put on some gear and went to burn tobacco. Then I got a trophy for petting a dog. Now after we burned all the tobacco, we run away and we earn Julio's respect. Feels good, man. Next we meet Benito and unlock a car. We steal a tank and kill some people. Next I capture Fuel Spot and that's the mission done. We meet up with Clara again for the last mission on this island. We start by blowing up the anti-aircraft cannon and soon after we clear 2 ships. And this mission was fucking awesome. Shooting, explosions, heavy guns, rockets, fucking perfect. We then go to Clara's boat and she picks us up where we ride down the sunset. And Julio got caught, but yeah, that's a skill issue. I then purchased a nail gun for no reason at all and learn about the rest of the map and the rulers that we need to take down. We take a drink with Juan and now we can go kinda free. The first trophy I go for is the only missable one in the game. We just drive far in a boat and head to Miami and chill. Honestly, goals. Next we take on another boat ride and we meet with Philly. We then meet the cutest fucking dog ever and go to look for Espada. We find her and it's love at first sight. We killed some people and then I get jealous of a horse. She takes us to her home and we meet Philly again and a guy called Carlos fighting a crocodile. Next up, I decided that I wanted to do some online gaming to get most of the trophies done so I can focus on the story mode. The first thing I go for is to capture a place with a co-op partner and we get a trophy for it. I then get a key and we go and open a chest for another trophy. Next we got a trophy for completing a special operation. And then we got another one for not overheating a weird device, and this fucking sucked. I then randomly got a trophy for killing 10 special force soldiers, and then we free 30 hostages, and that took a long ass time, but we got the trophy after. And yeah, huge fucking thanks to Mr. Markey who helped me with this. So if you like femboys, trust me, he's your guy. After doing all the online trophies that I could, I decided to just focus on the story mode and do cleanup later. So I decided to talk to Dami Mommy and she wants me to go to the docks. But before that, we talk to Carlos to activate that mission too. He sends us to destroy gas camps and we finish that mission without trouble. We talk to Carlos again and steal a truck and pick him up. We go to the prison to rescue Miguel. We free him and he instantly mogs us. We then hop in a whip and drive to Carlos for an intense threesome. Oh, that was fucking awesome, trust me. And we become family? I run around a little and get a trophy for hijacking a car from a horse. We then steal a military ammo truck and deliver it to Philly. We meet up with Dami Mommy and she tickles my toes. We search for a dead guy, go to a villa, found a computer, and we steal a sick ass ride and drive it to a bunker. We enter it and free some peeps. I then go up a tower and get instructions to start blasting. Soon we meet Dami Mommy's brother and that is the mission done. We then start the next mission where we climb a bell tower and start blasting to save our comrades. We pick up a dude and take him in the back of our truck. We get a trophy for killing 10 enemies with heat on us. When we finish the mission, we jump started his heart because his heart stopped and Dummy Mommy killed Miguel for some reason. Yeah, and then we see Gus in action and his son kills a dude. Yeah, it's skill issue honestly. I then get a trophy for running over 10 soldiers with the car, and we then get the machete for Alex and deliver it to him. We then see Carlos's grave and then get the intel from soldiers. Then I accept 2 new missions and I did them both. One for killing 3 lieutenants who helped with Carlos's death, and one for destroying anti-aircraft cannons. And next we meet up with Philly in a cave and twist some wheels. Then we get sent to go to a treasure and we need to go to an oil platform and collect something for him and give it to him. We then need to protect the tank from enemies, but we need to blow it up in the end. And after that I got a baseball pitching machine and a military plane for Philly. And next we talk to Dummy Mommy and we get in a plane, blow fields up and go to an airfield. And there we get in a fight, and after we kill Jose in a unique way. We see Jose's funeral and see Gus and his son again. And then we get a trophy for recruiting the Monteros. The next thing I do is go to see Max, who was not a ladyboy. I repeat, not a ladyboy. Such a disappointment. Anyways, I free her soldiers and we meet a big Chungus, and boom, mission done. We then start the first mission where we enter a church and find Bembe. And then we get sent to pick up a key, but we end up freeing some twins, but one of them drowned. We then go and open a chest and get the book. We then meet up with him and hand it over, but he used us to clear out the competition, clearly, because we killed enemies there. Next up, we talk to Eminem for a new mission, and then we talk to Big Chungus. We do both missions, and they were just kind of shit because I just graffitied some posters and then I climbed a crane to change some banners. Then we talk to the fat ass, and that's the mission done. Next I just free some dudes and move some product for Eminem. Then I pulled some more shit and yeah, that's the mission. This is honestly my 13th reason why. And after that I waited for the next mission, but nothing came. So I decided to max out something in my camp for a trophy. And since no missions came, I decided to try and meet OG, but I died a lot of times. Yay. But I get to him eventually. And meet a woman I would let do things to me. And a man I would let do things to me also. And then I can start his storyline thing. I get some medicine for him, but I meet an Avengers but I meet an average hockey fan, and then we get in a gunfire. We then risk the hockey fan and get the supplies. But first I need to take down air cannons, for fuck's sake. This is honestly more repetitive than a fucking Call of Duty multiplayer match. And after I destroy it, I get in a chopper and an enemy chopper destroys it. So I had to get a new one, and that's mission done. Next we meet Alfredo and Yelena. We have a romantic trip in a helicopter, and then I rescue some hostages. Then I investigate the facility and take some pictures. And then I deliver them to the camp. And now I will be 100% honest here. The story was fucking super dragged out and repetitive as fuck. So now I will just show me getting trophies that, you know, was in the story mode. Cause I genuinely don't fucking care. I recruited Max and I recruited the old boys. Yeah, it was just balls. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna show the last mission and then the cleanup, because honestly this game was so fucking disappointing to me. Then we finally enter the end of the story and go to Gus's private house where we find him and sit down at the dinner table like true chads. Also, Gus's health looks really fucking good. He looks fucking fresh as fuck. We then save his kid and he fucking kills Clara. But we secure the villa. And next we get a trophy for wearing a matching clothing set. I then talk to Juan. Then we roll out like fucking Autobots and started blasting. Then we get to a big ass tower and we go fucking flawless without getting hit even one time. Then we go to the top of the tower and we meet Gus again. Or after he just talked a long time, he then proceeds to fucking kill his son and then off himself. Honestly, that was the last fucking thing I expected. Like, what the fuck? Well, yeah, anyway, this was the story done, so we got a tasty gold trophy. And end credits. But now, boys and girls, You need to fucking strap in because I'm going trophy overdrive. First I decided to go and fish my way for a trophy. And then I slid 200 meters for another one. Never fucking mind. But I tried again and then I got it. Next I decided to play with my cock and I got a trophy for winning a sword fight with it. Honestly, this is the best thing in the entire fucking game. And that's kinda sad. Well anyways, then I destroyed people in dominoes while they destroyed the fucking table. And then I went racing for another trophy. Then I got 10 parts installed on a ride for another pop. And while doing car related trophies, I also decided to get all cars for the car cry trophy. Later I used security control centers to disable cameras and then I got a trophy. And the next trophy I fucking struggled with, but after 45 minutes I finally got it. Honestly, fuck stealth. And after all that failing, I decided that I was super fucking hungry, so I purchased 15 meals for another trophy. And then I built some camp facilities for another trophy. And then I returned 3 resource vehicles. And after securing some camps, I got a trophy for reaching level 14. And the next thing I decided to do was to blow up 16 autocannons. And then I went and liberated all the FND bases. Next I installed every mod on a single resolver weapon, and then I used the EMP on a tank and hijacked it for a trophy. Next I was 50 meters above a person and I blew him up for another trophy. Next I wanted to do the Triad Blessing missions, where I just did 3 treasure hunts for unlocking a trophy. But when I finished it, I also got a trophy for getting 5 amigos and another one for getting every Supremo. Soon after, I distracted 10 enemies with my bear, and then I changed outfit on my dog for 2 more trophies. Then I sabotaged an alarm and blew up a dude for another one. And then I shot a shark with an RPG and hunted all the mythical animals. I collected 49 unique weapons for another trophy, and the next thing I did was find all the roosters. And then I got a trophy for making 5 enemies kill each other. I also found all 15 USB sticks for another trophy, and then I guided some randoms to another trophy. The next thing I did was open 15 special crates, and soon after I stole 10 supply drops. And then I got super lucky and I fucking found out that the only trophy that I need left, I need to spend fucking 3 weeks on. So yeah, see ya in 3 weeks. And finally, after waiting 3 fucking weeks, I got the trophy. And then the platinum. Anyways, I uninstalled and put this game in the trash catalog simply because it wasn't any good at all. So yeah, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see ya.